The University of North Alabama Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Coca-Cola.
We're here with UNA senior pitcher, first baseman, designated hitter Kyle Conkle of Fort Payne. And Kyle, playing those three roles is not something that's that common anymore. A lot of guys either just pitch or play a position, but you're constantly on the field. If you could just talk a little bit about what you have to do to kind of manage those three roles at once.
Well, I think the biggest thing is just coming to the ballpark ready to play every single day and just doing exactly what the coaches ask you to do, and not getting, just trust in the role that you're given. And regardless of what that is, I just want to be the best teammate that I can be. So every day that I come to the ballpark, I just want to do the best that I can to provide my best efforts for the team.
A great season last year. You were first team All Gulf South Conference. You hit .328, had a 4-3 record, so a great job on the mound and at the plate. But fast forward to this season, last weekend, a great series against Valdosta State. You pitched 6 2/3 innings on the Sunday game, a game we really need to win. You hit a home run to tie the game. We eventually won that game. Just talk a little bit about how big that win was and getting that series win.
Well, it was huge. I mean, you go down to Valdosta, and according to Coach, we haven't played well down there in a few years. And the team that we have this year is extremely special. We have a group of guys that is entirely bought in, and that's what it's all about. And I couldn't ask to be going out with a better group of guys. So I'm extremely thankful for that, and then to go down to Valdosta and play the way we did. I mean, we never laid down. They were close games. Every single one of them were close games, and to go down and take 2 or 3 from them was just huge in conference play. I mean, boosts our win percentage, everything, so we couldn't ask for a better weekend.
As you guys approach any different this season, because only 6 teams are going to advance to the GSC tournament, and in past years, everybody win or 8 teams win, so it's going to be a lot tougher this year to get in, and you know every game's important.
Yes, absolutely, and we take that, and we approach it the way that it should be approached, and just taking every single day serious, you know, no days off, and it is a grind, you know, and we all just buy into what the coaches are telling us to do, and that's the biggest thing, you know, not getting into little groups and complaining about this and that, and just accepting what it is, and all working towards a common goal. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that everybody on that team understands their role, and we're bought in. So.
You're a little bit of a legacy here. You and your dad played football here. Does he ever tell you any stories about those days or how things are different now?
Hey, definitely how they're different now. Not necessarily a lot of stories, but he does talk about his time here and just how much the area in general means to him. And he loves Florence, and he is a huge just advocate for UNA in general. And every time he comes over here, he's sporting his UNA gear, and he loves it. He eats it up, and I'm thankful to have a father like that, and I'm thankful to have been granted the opportunity to come to the same school as him. I think that was a pretty cool experience, and not only that, my brother goes here as well, so it is a legacy type thing, like you say. So I am thankful for that.
Everybody's on social media these days, and I think you may be a little more famous than most, be a lot more experience in front of a camera, but you have 117,000 followers on Vine. If you could, just talk a little bit about how that's grown, how you got started with that, but you really see that as an opportunity to make a positive impact and give a positive message.
Well, when I first got on Vine, I never would have imagined that would have been the case. And I commented on a couple of people's Vines, showing them where I had made certain Vines, positive kind of comical type things, and they revined them. And that's really kind of how things started going. And as followers started increasing, I was like, well, this could really be used as an avenue to share the love of Christ. I am a Christian. I'm proud of that, and I wanted to be unashamed, and I wanted other people out there to know that they can be the same way. And so I've continued to try to do that, and And God's really had his hand on that, and I've been able to really kind of mentor and counsel a lot of people through that because there's like direct messaging through Vine, and so I just use it as a very generic, basic way to share the love of Christ, and if it impacts one person, then it was worth it the entire time.
Thanks for being with us. UNA senior pitcher, Kyle Conkle.
The University of North Alabama Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Coca-Cola.